রবিবার আগরতলার রবীন্দ্র শতবার্ষিকী ভবনে উত্তর পূর্ব উৎসব অনুষ্ঠানের আয়োজন করা হয়। উত্তর পূর্বাঞ্চল উন্নয়ন মন্ত্রকের সহায়তায় গ্রাম উন্নয়ন এবং সমাজ কল্যাণ ও সমাজ শিক্ষা দপ্তরের উদ্যোগে এই অনুষ্ঠানের আয়োজন করা হয়। অনুষ্ঠানে উপমুখ্যমন্ত্রী জিষ্ণু দেববর্মা, কেন্দ্রীয় সামাজিক ন্যায় ও ক্ষমতায়ন দপ্তরের প্রতিমন্ত্রী প্রতিমা ভৌমিক, সমাজ কল্যাণ ও সমাজ শিক্ষা দপ্তরের মন্ত্রী শান্তনা চাকমা প্রমুখ উপস্থিত ছিলেন। আজাদি কা অমৃত মহোৎসবের অঙ্গ হিসেবে উত্তর পূর্ব উৎসবের আয়োজন করা হয়। উত্তর পূর্বের প্রতিটি রাজ্যেই এই উৎসব অনুষ্ঠিত হচ্ছে। এই অনুষ্ঠানে বিভিন্ন ক্ষেত্রে উল্লেখযোগ্য অবদানের স্বীকৃতিস্বরূপ উত্তর পূর্বের ৮ রাজ্যের ৩ জন করে মহিলাকে সম্বর্ধনা প্রদান করা হয়। ত্রিপুরা থেকে সম্বর্ধনা দেয়া হয়েছে লেখিকা ডায়েরি মগ চৌধুরী, জিমন্যাস্ট অস্মিতা পাল এবং প্রিয়াঙ্কা ভৌমিককে।
श्रीमती पारमिता मजुमदार पॉल TCS BDO तेपानिया, श्रीमती तमन्ना देव टेक्निकल असिस्टेंट सचंद RD ब्लॉक to be ready for the next award. Director of Secondary Education, Srimati Archana Devnath, GT Sachand HS School. Srimati Vanlal Chungi Molsom, PGT Dulubari Gate HS School. Srimati Sutapa Devnath, Telamura HS School. From the Directorate of Secondary Education. After the Directorate of Secondary Education, I would like to request Srimati Vishwashri B, IS, DM and Collector of Shipahijala District, Srimati Paramita Majumdar Paul, TCS BDO Tepania, Srimati Tamanna Dev, Technical Assistant, Sachand RD Block from Rural Development Department. After the Rural Development Department, I would like to request awardees from the Social Welfare and Social Education, Srimati Fulurani Chakma, AWC worker, Dr. Chandrani Vishwas, DPO, ICDS, Srimati Dulu Banik, Anganwadi helper, Srimati Rabita Sutradhar, Anganwadi helper, Srimati Anju Devnath, Anganwadi helper, Srimati Anita Shah, social education organizer, Srimati Shravani Roy, child development project officer, Srimati Kachakti Tripura, AWC worker, Mansingh Para, Sachand, Srimati Bipatrani Jamatia, AWC worker, Chalita Bari Killa, to be ready for their awards. Awardees from the Social Welfare and Social Education. After the Social Welfare and Social Education Department, I would like to request Directorate of Tribal Welfare, Srimati Debbi Halam, Deputy Director, Srimati Rinku Riang, Joint Director, Srimati Jaba Debbarma, Inspector, to be ready for their next award. From the Department of Social Welfare and Social Education, Srimati Fulurani Chakma, AWC worker, Dr. Chandrani Viswas, DPO ICDS, Srimati Dullu Banik, Anganwadi helper, Srimati Rabita Shutradhar, Anganwadi helper, Srimati Anju Devnath, Anganwadi helper, Srimati Anita Shah, social education organizer, Srimati Shravani Roy, Child Development Project Officer, Srimati Kachakti Tripura, AWC worker, Mansingh Para Sachand, Srimati Bipatrani Jamatia, AWC worker, Chalita Bari Killa, from the Department of Social Welfare and Social Education. After the Department of Social Welfare and Social Education, From Director of Tribal Welfare, I would like to request Srimati Debbi Halam, Deputy Director, Srimati Rinku Riang, Joint Director, Srimati Java Debarma, Inspector, from the Directorate of Tribal Welfare. From the Social Welfare and Social Education, now, from the Directorate of Tribal Welfare, Srimati Rinku Riang, Joint Director, Srimati Debbi Halam, Deputy Director, Srimati Jaba Debarma, Inspector. From the Directorate of Tribal Welfare. After the Directorate of Tribal Welfare, I would like to request the awardees from the Home Police to be ready. Srimati Seema Akhtar, DYSP, West Tripura. Srimati Shiuli Das, Inspector in charge of Shipahijala District. Srimati Purnima Devnath, Women Constable Traffic Unit. After the Directorate of Tribal Welfare, we are moving on to the Department of Home Police. The awardees are Srimati Seema Akhtar, DYSP, West Tripura. Srimati Shiuli Das, Inspector in charge, Shipahijala District. Srimati Purnima Devnath, Women Constable Traffic Unit. Srimati Ruby Sinha. Now, from the Department of Women Commission, Srimati Ruby Sinha, Social Activist, College Road, Dharmanagar, North Tripura. Srimati Sonamukhi Sinha, Manipuri Weaver, Rajbari, Dharmanagar, North Tripura. Srimati Manti Devnath, Mushroom Cultivator, Madhuban, Ramkrishnapara, Dukli, West Tripura. From Women Commission. After the Department of Women Commission, I would like to request the awardees from Youth and Sports. Ms. Juma Akhtar, Sportsperson in Judo. Ms. Pooja Shah, Sportsperson, Yoga. Ms. Priyanka Dasgupta, Sportsperson, Gymnastic. For their awards. After the Women Commission, Youth and Sports Department, awardees name, Ms. Juma Akhtar, Sportsperson, Judo. After Ms. Juma Akhtar, Ms. Pooja Shah, Sportsperson, Yoga. Ms. Juma Akhtar and Ms. Pooja Shah. After Ms. Pooja Shah, Ms. Priyanka Dasgupta, Sportsperson in Gymnast. Dr. Priyanka. After the Youth and Sports, Department of National Health Mission, Dr. Priyanka Shah, Medical Officer in Charge, Matai PHC. Ms. Shushmita Roy, Community Health Officer, Chingching Chora, Health and Wellness Center under Mashli PHC. Srimati Asha Rani Chakma, ASA Facilitator, Notun Bazar CHC, Gomoti District. Dr. Sangeeta Chakravarti, DHO, West Tripura. After the National Health Mission, I would like to request the awardees from the Director of Health Service, Dr. Sangeeta Chakravarti, DHO West, Srimati Atashi Majumdar, Sister I in Charge, Srimati Jaya Devnath, ANM, to be ready for their awards. After the National Health Mission, Directorate of Health Service, Dr. Sangeeta Chakravarti, DHO West, Srimati Atashi Majumdar, Sister in Charge, Srimati Jaya Devnath, ANM. From Directorate of Health Service. After the Directorate of Health Service, I would like to request the awardees from the State Institute of Public Administration and Rural Development, CPARD. From the Department of CPARD, Dr. Elizabeth L. Sangliana, Assistant Professor. Engineer Arpita Chaudhary, Assistant Professor in IT. Ms. Sudhakina Mitra, also an Assistant Professor. From the CPARD. After the CPARD, I would like to request the awardees from TRLM, TULM, SSG, and the TRLM field workers to be ready for their award. Saradia, SSG, Dhalai, Salima Block. Pranati Dev and Sulekha Loth from SSG Group. From Sharadia SSG, Pranati Dev and Sulekha Loth. Swamthar SSG, Gomoti Killa Block. Chandra Mahila Dal, Gomoti Tepania Block. Srimati Poonam Shah Devnath, District Coordinator, IB and CB. Srimati Triveni Debarma, Block Mission Coordinator. Srimati Mamata Shukladas, Block Mission Coordinator. Srimati Soma Banik, State Mission Manager of Mobilization and Counseling. Srimati Kanika Debarma, Program Manager of Capacity Building and Social Inclusion. Srimati Palumi De, Assistant Program Manager. Srimati Ratna Riang, Officer Attendant. From TULM, Sheba SSG, SSG Ward number 7. Srimati Archana Devnath, GT Sachand. From the TRLM department, Sharadia SSG, Pranati Dev and Sulekha Loth. Swamthar SSG, Gomati Killa Block. Chandra Mahila Dal, Gomati Tepania Block. Srimati Poonam Shah Devnath, District Coordinator, IB and CB. Srimati Triveni Devnath, Block Mission Coordinator. Srimati Mamata Shukladas, Block Mission Coordinator. Srimati Soma Banik, State Mission Manager, Mobilization and Counseling. Srimati Kanika Dev, Program Manager, Capacity Building and Social Inclusion. Srimati Palumi De, Assistant Program Manager. Srimati Ratna Riang, Officer Attendant. From TULM, Seba SSG, SSG Ward number 7. After the TRLM and TULM, now the Department of Science and Technology. Awardees of Science and Technology, Srimati Jhuma Sarkar, Entrepreneur, Mushroom Cultivator, Dukli. Srimati Buddharani Debarma, Entrepreneur, Fish Farmer. Srimati Jyotsna Devnath, Entrepreneur, Duckery Farming. from Science and Technology. After the Science and Technology, Department of Animal Resource Development, Srimati Chandrani Nath, Entrepreneur, Duckery Farming, Devchora Panisagar, Srimati Mo Nandi, Entrepreneur, Piggery and Goatry, Lakshmi Lunga Bamutia, Srimati Lakshmi Rani Das, Entrepreneur for Cattle Farming, Piggery, Poultry Farming, South Parharpur, Kathalia, for the Animal Resource Development. After the Science and Technology, Department of Animal Resource Development, Srimati Chandrani Nath, Entrepreneur, Duckery Farming, Srimati Mo Nandi, Entrepreneur, Piggery and Goatry, Lakshmi Lunga Bamutia, Srimati Lakshmi Rani Das, Entrepreneur, Cattle Farming, Piggery, Poultry Farming, South Paharpur, Kathalia. Awardees from the Science and Technology, Srimati Jhuma Sarkar, Entrepreneur, Mushroom Cultivator, Dukli, Srimati Budharani Debarma, Entrepreneur, Fish Farming, Srimati Jyotsna Debnath, Entrepreneur, Duckery Farming, from the Science and Technology Department. After the Science and Technology Department, awardees from Animal Resource Development, Srimati Chandrani Nath, Entrepreneur, Duckery Farming, Devchora Panisagar, Srimati Mo Nandi, Entrepreneur, Piggery and Goatry, Lakshmi Lunga Bamutia, Srimati Lakshmi Rani Das, Entrepreneur, Cattle Farming, Piggery, Poultry Farming, South Paharpur, Kathalia, from Animal Resource Development. I would like to request our audience to please give a big round of applause for all awardees from our state as a token of their appreciation. And I would also like to thank all the dignitaries on the dais for their cooperation with us.